Right, post-processing Rose here. I just want to say, this might be my last video for a little bit. And yes, this is going to be a standalone. I know I said I was going to connect another ASMR video into here, but anyways, that's for another time. But yes, thank you so much for the recent support, and expect more soon, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Cole asks, Rosetta, let me dip you in ketchup. As much as I like ketchup, I think I might have to pass on this one. Zan asks, what made you want to get into doing ASMR? Great question. What made me want to get into doing ASMR was because it's not too hard to make, although it can be rather time consuming, and well, I'm a voice actor. So what else to do than mix a little bit of everything up together? Potato173 asks, is your ass real? I don't know, man. You tell me, bruh. Fox Socks asks, what was your favorite childhood cartoon show? Growing up, I mostly watched like Chuggington. Shout out to train nerds out there. Pocoyo, if you know about that. And I don't know if this is like a Canadian only thing, but Wow Wow Wubsy. That was my shit growing up. Namvik asks, what gave you the name Rosetta? So, this one's interesting, right? I used to go by so many different things, like I've been Dank and like whatever, right? But this Rosetta came from one of my old usernames, right? And it was rose metal, after one of my favorite colors. And I was like, you know what? Let me add some flair to that, right? Because like most people call me Rose anyways, right? Still, people still call me Rose. So I was like, you know what? I want to add some flair. So I was like, Rosetta. Because I'm trying to think. Because I would say I like history. I remember watching a couple of history videos, like Simply History or whatever his channel's name is, and then they were talking about like Egypt and something. I was like, you know what? Rosetta, like Rosetta Stone, but not Rosetta Stone, you know? So yeah, that's the origin, kind of. Wolfie asks, what made you want to do Pokemon ASMR specifically? Also, Jolteon ASMR when? Alright, so when I first started, right, I obviously knew I want to make ASMR, but on what? And who and when and wow, like all the shebang. And I was like, you know what? I like Pokemon a lot, so might as well at least keep it related to my interests a little bit, right? And it ties in perfectly because I don't want to be doing ASMR forever. I want to branch out and do all sorts of things, but due to some extreme hardware limitations, I can't do that for a while. But yeah, I was like, I like Pokemon, I'm making ASMR, might as well mash them together, right? And if you guys really want something Jolteon ASMR, I got you. Just, if you have any ideas, let me know down below. Brian Contador asks, what inspired you to start creating ASMR videos, and were there specific creators or experiences that influenced you? This is a loaded question, alright. But okay, I'm going to try and start from the top. So, like, I remember a while ago, I think I was talking to Potato. Probably was, right? But I was like, you know what would be funny? What if I started making ASMR? Like furry ASMR, right? And what led up to that was, if you look at some of the first videos on this channel, they're more like dramatic readings and stuff, like narration by myself, you know? And I was like, you know what? I thought that would be kind of cool to like develop more on that. That's why like a lot of my like videos are more story based than like triggers and stuff like that. And a couple people really inspired me a lot, and that was Kip ASMR, because I don't know what it is, but one of my biggest pet peeves is hearing mouth sounds. Like, get away from your mic and stop slurping that shit. It's one of my pet peeves, and I know for some people it's comforting and whatever, but I personally don't like it. So that's why I try to like cut it out of my videos too. Like I will spend a solid amount of time just making sure no lip smacks, no none of that, right? But yeah, now that I think about it, Kip was a big inspiration. Sarah ASMR was a big inspiration as well. You know what? I'll put these guys down below as well. Waffle Kimty Waffle asks, what Pokemon game is your favorite? I think, at least right now, my favorite Pokemon game ever is Pokemon Unite. I play it often, I've streamed it once or twice on the channel, but when I get better hardware, I think I'm gonna start doing a lot more of that. But other than that, I really enjoyed Black and White. It's the first game I have ever played. Fond memories of that, especially getting stuck on the bridge. Anyways, but yeah, big fan of Pokemon Unite and Black and White. Furry Fulf asks, will you ever make any more Lucario boyfriend videos or Zoroark boyfriend videos? I mean, if that's what the people want, hell yeah, why not? Thank you for watching. I know today's video isn't exactly ASMR, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Quick shout out to our Patreons, Cloudy and Dairy. If you want to join up, check the description.